So I've done a digital collection for the Switch and even the Wii U, and I guess all the physical games that I own. Why not do Steam games? I honestly will not have too much to say about a lot of these games because, you know, if you own a Steam account, half your games you will never play. I'm in the exact same boat. I have 195 games. I have only played a small handful. I wouldn't say a small handful. I've probably played about 50% of them. I've only beaten maybe 20 to 30% of these games. But there's quite a few games here that I literally never talk about online or just in general. So I thought it would be kind of fun to do this, just to kind of go through them. I do have them organized in folders. So I have like 83 games I need to play. I finished 52 and then a couple other categories. But I figured, you know what the heck? Let's just kind of go in order. Why not? We'll start with 1001 Spikes. I frankly remember basically nothing about this game. I think I recorded it for a How Will Nathaniel Rage video back in 2015. This is over 10 years ago. So I'm pretty sure I recorded it for that, and I think there was just a lot of spikes. It was a Super Meat Boy-esque kind of platformer. I remember it being fun. It was just really difficult, but yeah, don't have much to say about that game. I'm not going to have something to say about all these games, by the way. A lot of them, I remember literally nothing. This one, however, I played one time for a stream. It's called 3D Send, and basically it takes your NES games and kind of 3D-ifies them. It's super, super cool, and yeah, I did do a stream of this way back in the day. I think I streamed like Mario Bros. 3 or something, and you can just kind of like move the camera around. And honestly, like the way that this banner looks kind of depicts how the actual games look. And the games play exactly the same. There's no difference in the actual gameplay, but just being able to change the camera perspective and add in this extra depth was really, really cool. And hey, it looks like there was even an update this year, November. That's actually kind of nuts. They're still updating this. But yeah, this was very, very neat. I thought that was cool. 7 Days to Die. This is something that I played a few years ago. It's just like a survival kind of game. You're kind of like going around collecting things to like survive like zombie hordes and stuff. And I thought it was fairly decent. Wasn't too bad of a game. Again, I don't have too much to say about it. I haven't played it in a while. Among Us. Yeah, I mean, I think everyone has played Among Us at this point. I have not. Yeah, look at that. December 22nd, 2020. Yeah, I really have not had any desire to play it outside of the year. It was super popular. I know we did a couple of videos. I think on the main channel we did like one video on Among Us. And then on the Minus World channel, I know we did a couple for Among Us too. But that's really the only reason I played the game. I really don't have anything else to say about it. I know people still play it. I know this is such an interesting game to me because like it really took over the entirety of YouTube for a while. Like you couldn't upload any, like there was a period of time where basically my viewership dropped like crazy for a couple of months if you weren't uploading Among Us. It was weird. I've never seen YouTube do that before. But yeah, basically it's Among Us. I have nothing to say about it. Okay, this I do actually have a little bit to say about. Again, I have not played it in almost 10 years. This is a really, really fun game. I believe it's the first game that the Angry Video Game Nerd produced. Or I actually don't even know if he really makes them. He might just, like, release the IP or something. I don't know. But this is very, very fun. It is a Mega Man-esque kind of game. You're going through a handful of levels. And the levels are all based around a lot of the games that the nerd made episodes on. Now, this was probably my biggest inspiration for YouTube was AVGN. I think that's... If you were a 2010s gaming YouTuber, you have to admit it, you were inspired by this guy to some extent. So, you know, I've been doing this full time since like 2013 or something like that. So, yeah, I was very, very inspired by him, and I thought it was so awesome that he made a game. And I just remember there was a I don't know if I can really say this. There was an adult-only level in the game, and I couldn't believe that it was actually, like, allowed to be in the game. Like, you know, of course it's allowed, but, like, I just couldn't imagine it actually being in the game. There's a stage in here. If you've played the game, you know what stage I'm talking about. It's weird, but, yeah, the game overall is pretty fun. There was a sequel, Ass Simulation, very funny, ha ha ha. I have apparently played a couple hours, but I don't even remember anything about it. This is a game that I actually really want to get back to at some point, because I did like the first game. I thought it was maybe a little bit difficult at times, which, you know, was kind of the point, but I did like it still. I do enjoy the classic Mega Man titles. So, yeah, I really want to come back to this game at some point. Check out AVGN 2. Now, Animal Well, this came out, this came out last year. This was a part of Donkey's brand new studio, Big Mode, I think. And I just think it's so cool to see like a content creator like him developing game studios and releasing, or not releasing, but, you know, publishing. Well, that is the same thing. You know what I mean? He didn't make the game. He's publishing the game, is what I should be saying. But anyway, his studio publishing Animal Well. And I haven't played a lot of it. I've only played about an hour, but this is such a sick game. This is another one that I need to get back into. And it's one of those games where I cannot recommend anyone go into it knowing anything about it. You want to go into this game as blind as possible because it is a very puzzle-heavy game. It actually has a lot of the same feelings as like Breath of the Wild, where you're very encouraged to explore and mess around with the abilities and the things that you have to get around. And that's kind of how this game works, but it's on a much smaller scale. I think the game is only like, I don't know how big it is. It's like 40 megabytes. It's a really tiny game, but it's so cool. It's really, really well done, and it's another one that I need to get back to at some point. Okay, now we have Pac-Man. I apparently bought Pac-Man in 2017. I must have needed footage for it or something, I guess. I don't even know why I would own Pac-Man, because there's like a billion other ways to play it, but cool. I have Pac-Man on Steam. Ascent. Okay, there was a... what was his name? There was a creator that I used to follow that made this game, and I basically got it because I follow... Timotainment. That was his name. Yeah, I was a big fan of his videos back in like 2018 through like 2020. I was watching him all the time, and I thought it was really cool that he made his own game. So I've only played a few minutes of it, as you can see. But that's just because like it was really difficult. I think at the time when I played it, I just didn't have time to play it. Because, you know, this was 2021. This was the year that I started Bandy's Universe. So, like, 2021 through 2022, it was really hard for me to find any spare time to just play games like this. But, yeah. Very, very interesting game. I didn't even explain, like, what it is. Basically, you play as, like, this little snowball dude, and you have to climb up a mountain. And it is very, very difficult. It's very momentum and physics focused. So, if you're into those kinds of things, you probably like Ascent. It's pretty cool. Okay, Back 4 Blood Beta. I played this one time. I think I played it with Tetra and Nico. And it is a fast-paced zombie shooting game. Remember, we all got into like a call. We tried it out. It was pretty fun. But yeah, that was about it. I don't remember much else beyond that. I just remember it was fun. Balatro. I have played a ton of this. Well, I know it doesn't look like that much time, 11 hours. But no, I really, really enjoy this game. You know, obviously, it really took off last year. I finally started to get into it this year. If you don't know what it is basically a roguelike poker game. And it's so crazily in-depth and complex with the way that you can, like, make hands and score and combo points. And it's ingenious. The way that it works and the fact that it's based around something as simple as poker, it's just so cool. I really, really like Balatro. I'd like to play more of it. Again, it's like there's just so many games to play. I don't know if I'll ever get back to this one, but I really enjoyed this one a lot. This one was great. Okay, Baldi's Basics. I played this for Nathaniel. So this was a Nathaniel video. I guess I did it in 2022. This is the remastered version. Although I did play the original version. Actually, I think there's a triggered video still on the main channel where it was just the regular Baldi's Basics, and that came out. When did that come out? Like 2018 or something. So yeah, the remastered version. I think it just has like extra game modes or something. I barely even remember what's different about the game, but I think that's cool that he's still working on it, and there's even an update last year, so that's pretty neat. And this is Baldi's Basics Plus. I gotta be honest, I don't know what the difference is, but cool. Alright, Banana. This game was free, and I saw it was #1 on the App Store. It's still getting updates. I don't get it. Okay, so now we have all the Batman games. I have not played any of these yet. They were all very cheap when I got them. They were like $5 to $10 a piece. But I know it's not every Batman game. There's one more. I think it's, what is it, Arkham Origins? Arkham City, Knight. Yeah, I need Arkham Origins still, but I have all 3 of these, and someday, eventually, I will play them, because they look really fun. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, the sale is incredible. I might as well get it. Boom. Then I got it. Anyway, let's go to Beat Saber next. I played a couple hours of this. When I first got a VR headset, I think I got, it was like the Index or the VR Index or the Oculus or something. I don't even remember. There's so many of those headsets now. And this was such a long time ago at this point. But really, the primary reason I ended up even getting a VR headset was for that 24-hour Mario 64 video. But, you know, I had the headset. I might as well try out a couple more games. So I got Beat Saber, of course. Everyone plays this when they get a VR headset. It's a rhythm game where you hold the controllers and you smack the notes that come your way. It's fine. Like, I think it's cool. There's just not a lot of options for actual music, which really is the biggest problem. Like, with a music game, there should be a lot of music available, and there really isn't much. At least when I last played, there was only like 10 songs available. I think you had to like buy packs or something. I don't really remember, but yeah, I just thought it was fine. I have a couple more VR games on the Quest. I think I have the Meta Quest 2 that came out a few years ago. I got Resident Evil 4 on that, and then Super Hot. Super Hot is by far my favorite VR game. That by a landslide, that is the best one because it doesn't make me nauseous. Like, I get nauseous really easily with VR games, so unfortunately, I can't experience that many of them for that reason. But anyway, Bejeweled 2! I doubt anyone knows what this is. This is a game that was really popular in the early to mid-2000s. I played it as a kid on my Windows XP computer. I played this all the time. It's just a basic puzzle game where you'll take the jewels and you'll just kind of like slide them around, try to make matches of 3. I don't know why I like this game so much. I think it's purely nostalgia, but I had Bejeweled 2, and I also had Bejeweled 3. There was a 2 and a 3, and I guess I played the first one, probably, but I've only found the second one on Steam. Maybe the other ones are on there. I don't know, but I played this a lot as a kid. Okay, and this is something I just noticed as I was looking through all my games, but I have 2 versions of The Binding of Isaac. I don't know if are these the same games, and this is just like a remake? Because this was like $5, and I'm like, oh, cool, I guess I'll get that, because, you know, I do like the roguelike kind of games. I haven't played these yet. No, I have played this, but I played it on, I think, like the Wii U or something. But, yeah, I have the Binding of Isaac games. Okay, now we're getting to the games that I've actually played a lot of. We got Bloons 6, 215 hours. Oh, yeah, dude, I freaking love Bloons. This is like my favorite chill-out game. Like, if I'm, you know, really stressed out or I'm really, really tired, but I still want to do something while, like, listening to a video, boom, I'm popping in Bloons. God, this game is just so addicting. Like, so many maps, so many characters to play as. There's so many ways to play levels. There's so many different strategies to discover. It's a really fun co-op game. It's constantly getting updates for, like, events, new monkeys, new heroes getting added. Oh, I love this game. It's so much fun. Like I said, it is just like the perfect relaxation game. And the music is also great. It's got very chill music too. And it's just awesome. I even have a monkey plushie somewhere. Like, I'm not really a plushie guy, but I do have a monkey plushie. But that was a gift. That was a gift from my editor, John. So shout outs to John. I doubt John's watching this, but if you are, I still have the monkey plush. But yeah, Bloons 6, incredible. I've sunk so much time into this one. Just a ridiculous amount of time. Now, I've got a couple other Bloons games. This one I've only played, I think, a few hours. I played 1 hour. I think this was like a purely competitive version of Bloons, from what I can remember. I think that's how this one works, but I haven't played it in a few years. But, yeah, I did play it with, I think I played it with Tetra. Like, once or twice or something. But, yeah, this game's not bad. This one is not too bad. And Bloons 5, 70 hours. Honestly, this isn't even all of it. So, when I first got into Bloons from the 5th game, but I played it on my phone, like, as a kid. Or, like, when I was, like, 16, 17 years old, I played so much Bloons 5 on my phone. I remember there was a point where I got to like round 400 or something, and I had like 1,000 super monkeys on the screen, and it was lagging my phone so bad. Like it was literally running at like 3 frames a second, but I wanted to keep going just to see how high the rounds could go. But yeah, I mean, it's Bloons 5. You know, it's very similar to Bloons 6, although a lot of the characters do play very differently. One of the most striking differences to me is the sniper monkey. Like the sniper in particular is kind of garbage in this game, but they make him like actually good in the 6th game. So I use the sniper all the time. You know what else is really fascinating too is they're still updating this game. Like they're still updating Bloons 5, even though Bloons 6 has been out for years. Like that's amazing that they're still adding new maps. Like they don't have to do that, but they're doing it anyway because they know people love Bloons 5 still. I still love the game. I don't have it installed right now, but I wouldn't hate going back to this at some point. I mean, it's been a while since I played it, since you know I got Bloons 6 now, but a lot of great memories with Bloons 5. Really, really like this game a lot. Okay, Bug Fables. This is one of those games that I played on break a few years ago, or 5 years ago. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I guess I played this game half a decade ago, and I really, really liked it. And if you don't know what it is, it's basically a successor to Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. The gameplay, the general atmosphere, the look is very, very similar to that game because, you know, at the time, Nintendo was just refusing to make a proper Paper Mario game, like a traditional one, so people behind Bug Fables made it instead. And this game is freaking awesome, but the problem is I haven't played it in 5 years, and I'm going to have to redo it because I remember literally nothing about it. But it was fun. I apparently got 1 achievement, so that's good. I'm glad I got 1 achievement. Okay, so now we have a large barrage of Call of Duty games, which might surprise you. I don't talk about Call of Duty ever, but I actually played a lot of Call of Duty as a teenager and into my young adult years. And I'm going to talk about a couple of these. But yeah, basically I have all these Call of Duty games because at some point I want to do a main channel video about every single Call of Duty game. I have an idea that I don't think anyone's really done yet, and I think it would be kind of cool to explore. In terms of the ones that I've played, because I have not played all these. I have played Modern Warfare. It's going to say I haven't, but I've played them on like different consoles. So this one I played, I think, on the PS2 or something. Yes, I was at my grandmother's house. I think I was 17. I was visiting my grandmother's house for Christmas, and they had a PS2, and they had like Guitar Hero and a couple other games, but I beat the entire campaign for Modern Warfare. And yeah, that was really my first taste of Call of Duty was back then. And then also around that same time, I got into the first Black Ops. I got this on the PS3, and I have kind of again, like I played on the PS3. I have not played the Steam version yet, but what's kind of funny is I primarily played this game in SD. I played it at 480p, and I don't know why, because like, you know, I had a PS3, I had an HDMI cable, but I guess it didn't click with me that like you could play this at a higher resolution. So for probably about 40 to 50 hours of playing, I was rocking SD mode. And then eventually a friend of mine came over. He's like, hey, you know, you can like increase the resolution, right? So I eventually learned to increase the resolution. I swapped to the HDMI. I'm like, whoa, the text is legible now. HD is awesome. But yeah, I played a lot of Black Ops 1, played a ton of the multiplayer. I actually didn't play a lot of the zombies. I didn't play the zombies until I got a little bit older, because I really got into Call of Duty Zombies when Black Ops 2 came out. So I didn't really grow up with the Black Ops 1 zombies, but I did play the campaign a couple times, and I did do a lot of multiplayer. And, you know, if you're a teenager in the 2010s, at some point you probably played Call of Duty. I was just another one of those people. I played a lot of that. Let's see what else we have. We've got Black Ops 2. Now, this is the game that really got me into COD Zombies. Again, I have not touched it on Steam yet. I definitely will at some point. But I have hundreds of hours poured into it on my PS3. I played so much Town. Like, if you've played Zombies, you know what Town is. I played that map to death, and God, I don't even know why. Like, it's a good map, don't get me wrong, but the fire was so annoying to put up with. And, like, that's the thing. There was only, like, 3 maps when it came out. There was Farm, there was Town, and Transit. And then technically Bus Depot, if you were feeling a little masochistic that day. But, yeah, Town was kind of just the best map, even though it's really not that great. But there was just something about it. I think just the gameplay loop, the feel of the game, the movement was really starting to feel perfect by the time that this Call of Duty came out. And I played a lot of this with a friend of mine. Like, we played it, we would play it like for a couple hours, like almost every day in high school and even a little bit into college. And there were even times when I was in college and the DLC was coming out. There was, Mob of the Dead, you got Origins, you got all those different maps. And I played all of those to death as well. I think my favorite definitely still is Origins, but Mob of the Dead is a very close second. Buried, I know a lot of people don't like Buried, but I actually really like the Buried map, even though it is kind of easy. I just think the Wonder Weapon is super creative, and it's just a really creative map. Like, and it is fun to kind of like run through all the houses and stuff, and I like the way the trample steam works in that map too. Die Rise is just okay. Like, that's probably the weakest DLC, but when you think about it, just those 4 DLC maps are, like, they're almost all peak. Like, Die Rise is just kind of okay. Mob of the Dead, peak. Buried, extremely underrated to me. And Origins, I mean, that's one of the best zombie maps ever, if not the best one. So, yeah, love this. I did play the campaign, too, and I think I actually prestiged, like, one gun. I forgot which one it was. It was, like, the Scorpion or something. But I prestiged it because I wanted that gold camo. But that was about it. I never got that good at the multiplayer in the game. I really got good at zombies. That was what I was much better at. So, yeah, played a lot of Black Ops 2, and then Black Ops 3 came around, and now look at that, 271 hours. I am still playing this, and as you can see, last played November 25th, very recently. The reason I'm still playing this game is because of the mods. Like, the fact that you can go to the workshop, download mods, it's just basically just infinite replayability. There is so much to play, and even beyond all the mods, like, it's just a really solid game too. You know what's funny? I don't think I have ever played the multiplayer in this game. Not one time. And I don't even think I played the campaign. I'm pretty sure I tried to play the campaign, like, on my computer, like when it came out in 2015, and it kept crashing the computer. So I just played zombies. I played so much zombies. Obviously played all the DLC, the Zombies Chronicles. That was such a cool thing. Like, when the Chronicle maps came out, I was like, holy crap. They're really taking zombies seriously. And, zombies has not been the same ever since this game. Now they're kind of doing, like, a Fortnite version of zombies, which is fine. Like, it's still fun, but I just prefer the traditional zombies round-based style. I'll be playing this game for probably forever. Like, as long as people keep making mods, I'm going to keep playing the game, because it's addicting. It's been a ton of fun. So, yeah, absolutely love Black Ops 3. Now, in terms of the rest of these Call of Duties, I have not played a lot of them. I played a little bit of Cold War. I played the zombies for that, which was pretty fun, but that's not on Steam. Now, World at War, I have actually played a good amount of. As you can see, 63 hours. Again, this also has mods. The gameplay just isn't as smooth as Black Ops 3. It's not as well refined, but it is still really cool. There's still a lot to see here. So, yeah, I still like World at War, but it's definitely not my favorite COD. So probably Black Ops 3 will be my favorite just because of all the mods. Okay, that's enough Call of Duty. We'll get to the next game soon. But first, a quick word from our sponsor, HelloFresh. Now, you know me. I just released a 5.5-hour long video on one of my YouTube channels. It is very hard for me to find the time to cook healthy daily meals. HelloFresh has made doing this much easier. You get all your ingredients pre-packaged and pre-measured, and all you have to do is pick the meals you want, and they're sent right to your door. I recently decided to cook the Tuscan spiced chicken and cheesy broccoli. Then I simply followed the recipe, which was really easy. Now, I'm a bit of a picky eater, but with HelloFresh, you can swap out your veggies and proteins to whatever you want. You can even add more protein meats like steak and seafood for no extra cost. The new HelloFresh has larger portions for more people and makes it much easier to hit my protein targets. So take advantage of the new HelloFresh by using my code BANDYHF at HelloFresh.com for 10 free meals plus free breakfast for life. Sign up today. Click the link below or use my code BANDYHF at HelloFresh.com. Now we're going to start moving into stuff that I've either not played a lot of or I've played very little of. But before that, here we have a game. We've got Carl. This I actually own on the Switch. I've played way more of it on the Switch, but I also have it on Steam. This was made by Nintendo. If you know who Nintendo is, if you're watching this, I'm sure you do. He made the game. Came out, I think he released it like, 2021 or something. But I just think it's so cool that a friend of mine released a game like this, and it's like actually really fun. I highly recommend checking it out. If you're into like Mega Man kind of styled shooters, you're gonna like it. And it's so funny playing the game too, because every time I play this and I'm like reading like the dialogue and the text, I just hear Drew talking, because all of the narration of the game is literally just Drew. Like the way that he speaks, that's just how the game is written, and I absolutely love it for that reason. So really cool game, highly recommend it. Okay, Castle Crashers. I apparently played 6 hours. I don't even know what this game is. I forgot. When did I last play this? 2016. Okay, I honestly don't remember what this game even is, but cool. Choo Choo Charles. I played this for one video for almost 2 hours. Okay. Content warning. Oh, we were gonna make, I think for a Minus World, we were going to do a video on this. It never happened. As you can see, there's no playtime. Let me see. Contractor. Oh, I did play this once. This is another VR game. You could play Call of Duty Zombies in this game. And it was very cool, but unfortunately, it did make me nauseous. So, you know, I played this with Tetra. We only played it for like an hour or so. But it really stinks. I hate that I get so easily sick playing most VR games, because it's like, if the game is moving, but my body is not moving with it, I'm going to get sick. It's just how it is. And I hope that at some point, the people that are working on VR headsets figure out a way to get rid of the nausea. I hope there's a way to do it, because the only games that work for me are the ones where you're stationary and you're not physically moving around in game, because it throws my brain off and it makes me sick. But the Zombies was very cool to play in VR still. It definitely made it a lot scarier. So that was cool. Counter-Strike. I haven't even played this. I think I got it for like $1 or something. I have not played Crash 4 yet. I know. Sue me. I really should have played it by now. At some point I'll play it. I have played a good amount of this. I played through the first Crash Bandicoot game. I did not get to the second or third one. But yeah, this is a very cool trilogy. I wish that we'd get more Crash games. I just don't see it happening. I don't think we're going to get more of them anytime soon, to be honest. But yeah, this is a really cool trilogy to see. I'm just glad that these games got a remake, period. That's just awesome. I apparently played this last year. Interesting. I don't even remember playing that last year. Okay. Crazy Taxi. Oh, this game is really sick. I played a lot of this on the GameCube a couple years ago. A friend of mine came over, and he was looking through all my games, and he's like, yo, you got Crazy Taxi. And I had never played it. And, you know, I played it on the GameCube, and I'm like, wow, this game's actually sick. So, yeah, now I've got it on PC. I'll probably play it at some point on PC. I don't know when, but I'm sure that'll happen. Now, Cuphead, I got a lot of hours in this one. Done a lot of videos on Cuphead. Well, mostly on Nathaniel's channel. There's a lot of Cuphead videos, but really fun game. Obviously, everyone knows what Cuphead is. It's one of the most popular IPs now. Like, people then... Dude, I'm telling you, Cuphead 2 is going to be huge. It is going to be an absolutely massive success whenever that game comes out in, like, 10 years or something. But, yeah, really, really great game. I guess I don't have a lot to say about it, because I feel like everyone already knows what Cuphead is. Like, it's a brutal platformer / boss gauntlet, and it has an incredible 1920s art style. It's just great. It's good stuff. Cyberhook. Okay, this is one of those games that I got addicted to for like a month and then stopped playing it. Well, I think it's because I beat it already. But basically what you do is it's a first-person game, and you're swinging around like these levels in like a weird Neo space, and you use a hook to kind of like carry yourself forward. So it's kind of like surfing in CS:GO, except you have a hook. And this game is actually freaking sick. The main mechanic is that you swing yourself around levels, but you do also have, I think you have some sort of laser gun to like break through barriers. And it's a very speed-runny kind of game. The goal is to get through levels as fast as possible. But yeah, this game is sick. I really like it a lot. And I think there is modded levels. I did play a couple of them, but they were just kind of okay. So, I don't know. Maybe at some point they'll make a Cyberhook 2. Maybe there is one already. Well, probably, you know what? Oh, hold on, there's DLC. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to have to get that when this video's over. I got to play some more of that. Speaking of cyber stuff, we got Cyberpunk. I have played a few hours of this game. A friend of mine really wanted me to play it for a while, so I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot. I finally tried it this year, and this is a very interesting game. It is a third person. You know, I guess it was kind of infamous at the time because it had a lot of bugs at launch, but it's gotten a lot better over the years. And when I played it, I mean, there weren't really any bugs. The game ran really well, but I think what really stands out about this game compared to a lot of third-person shooters is just the atmosphere and the environment. Like, there is so much attention to detail in this game. Like, you really do feel like you're living in the future because it takes you basically everything takes place in this massive city, but it's been kind of like futurized in a lot of different ways. You got like robo arms and stuff. You can like upgrade like parts of your body. There's all sorts of like weird, wonky, futuristic stuff that this game has, and I've only played a few hours, so I've experienced very little of it, but this is a very, very interesting game. I don't know if I'll ever get to finishing it just because it's such a big game, but it is very, very interesting. It's very different. I like just how different it is compared to most third-person shooters. Okay, so now we've got a couple of the Danganronpa games. I do want to eventually do... I might eventually do a video on all the games. I've been toying with the idea, but I played Danganronpa 1 and 2 on the Switch, and you know, it's funny, even though these are visual novels, they ran really bad on Switch. Like, especially Danganronpa 2, like, just running around through the hub world, or I guess, like, the school or whatever, was, like, it was just kind of crappy. It just ran really, really bad. So I ended up getting the third game and then this weird spin-off game. Yeah, no, like I said, I might make a video about all these games, so I don't want to say too much, but I thought this game was okay. Like, it's weird because, like, you really don't need to play it. If you really want to stay completely invested with the story, then, yes, there's one character that is involved with Danganronpa V3 that is included in this game, but you really don't have to play it. Yeah, I mean, this game is very, very different because it's like just such a weird side story kind of game. It's a little bit finicky, too. The controls are just kind of okay. It doesn't look great. You're really playing it for the story because, you know, that's the point of Danganronpa. It's all about the story. And it's pretty good in this game. It's not, like, the best because, like, again, it doesn't really tie to the main plot, but it is very interesting. It tells some interesting bits. The only part of the game I didn't like was, I think it was Chapter 3. And if you played the game, you know why? It was really messed up. Was not a fan of that at all. That was very uncomfortable to play. But, yeah. That is Ultra Despair Girls. And then Danganronpa V3, I've got 50 hours of it. This is actually a very, very long game. There's just so much story. And this game pisses me off so much. I hate the ending. The ending... it was crazy because I was so invested in the Danganronpa franchise for, I think it was, whenever I was playing these games, like, last year into, like, 2023, I was so addicted to these games, and I wanted to know how it ended. And then the ending, I don't want to say what the ending is, but the ending pissed me off so much that I literally thought about it for, like, weeks. Weeks! I don't think about games, like, after I'm done playing them. I'm like, okay, I played the game, that's it. No, the ending to this game left me so baffled. Like, just so baffled at the choice that they made. But now there's, like, going to be a Danganronpa 2X2 coming out. So maybe that's going to be an actual ending. I don't know. I'm not sure. Either way, even though I hate the ending, these games are super fun. If you want a really, really compelling story, like a weird, like, murder mystery, you gotta play these games. Oh my god, these games are awesome. Big, big fan. Okay, Dead Rising 2. I've been playing this with Tetra, although I guess it's been a little while since we played it, but this is another zombie game. I mean, everyone knows what Dead Rising is. There's like a gajillion zombies on screen. You slash at them, and you try to kill the horde with all sorts of different weapons. Like, you could just, like, pick up anything and start attacking zombies with them. This is a really fun game, actually. I mean, like I said, I've played a lot of it. I think I've played it with Tetra maybe 2 or 3 times, but it's pretty fun. I like Dead Rising 2. Let's see what else we have. Disaster Blaster. Okay, this one's interesting. This is actually one of the very first games that I ever got a free Steam key for, because back in 2017, I think the channel still... No, wait, the channel around this time, I think it's still at under 100,000 subs. Well, which is fun. I don't know if this is going on Bandy's bin, but on the main channel. Yeah, I think it had around 40 to 50,000 at the time that this game came out. And I met this guy at a convention. I think it might have been Too Many Games or something. I don't remember which con it was, but basically I met the guy in person. He was super nice. He gave me the key. I did a video on the main channel. And yeah, basically you just like play as a little square, and it's just like a little shooter game. There's not much to it, but it was fun. You know, I really liked it. It's just like a neat little arcadey shooter game. Okay, Disney Speedstorm. This one's funny. This was for a brand deal, admittedly, but I did actually like it. I actually think the game is pretty fun. Like, it actually controls surprisingly well. Like, a lot of times for brand deals, the games aren't great. Like, they're just kind of like whatever, but this game's actually decent. Like, for what it is okay, and hey, it's still getting updates, which is kind of nuts. Even after all this time, it's still getting new seasons, so that's cool. What else do we have? We have Dodge. I don't know what the hell. I honestly don't know what this is, and I apparently played 6 minutes of it. Don't Starve to Get... Oh, I played this with a friend of mine, I think, once. No, wait, no, hold on. I had this game on the Wii U. And then, okay, I remember who I played this with. I'm not going to say who they are. But yeah, this is another roguelike game. You just try to survive as long as possible. This game is really hard. I am not good at this game at all. I mean, I've only played an hour of it, but yeah, this game is like brutally difficult. Like, you really got to play it for a while to actually make decent progress in it. What else? You have Doom. I have played this. February. I played it this year. Really? I don't even remember playing this year, but okay. That's cool. Wow, this 69 gigabytes. Nice. That's a lot of space. Yeah, you know, it's Doom. Everyone likes Doom. I don't have the Dark Ages game yet. I'll get that eventually. Honestly, the only games that I have beaten for Doom is 1 and 2. Now, I played them on the Switch, so this will say 0. But I did play both Doom 1 and 2 on the Switch like 5 years ago, and I really enjoyed those a lot. That got me a lot more into the Doom franchise, which is why I have the 2016 game, and I have Eternal. I have not touched Eternal yet either. Again, I just don't have a lot of time. Okay, Dorf Romantic. This is like a little puzzle game. I don't remember a lot about it. It's been a while since I played it, but this was also a fairly fun game as well. It had very relaxing music, from what I can remember. Okay, then we have Skyrim. I think I got this game for like $1 or something. I got it for really, really cheap. So yeah, I don't have anything to say about it. I haven't played it, but you know, it's Skyrim. I'll play it someday, probably. Fall Guys. Remember when this was popular for 5 seconds? Yeah, me too. This was fun. You know what? I like this game. I played it for a couple videos on Minus World. I thought it was fun. I think is it still getting updates? The last update was last year. Oh, wow. Okay. Huh. They might be kind of done with Fall Guys, I guess. Feeding Frenzy 2. This is another childhood game of mine. I played this game a ton as a kid. Basically, you just go around as a fish. You're eating other fish, and the goal is to eat so many fish that you grow. And when you grow, you're allowed to eat bigger fish. So basically, you're just trying to get to the top of the food chain for every single level. And it's super fun. Every single stage offers different types of fish. They all look different. They all react differently. And there was a surprising amount of variety for the game. So I had Feeding Frenzy 1 and 2 on, I think it was on my, I had like, this is again like Windows XP when I was playing this game. That's how long ago it was, like 20 years ago. But yeah, I haven't even really tested it. I guess I did for 7 minutes, but that's cool. I need to see if the first one is on Steam. Okay, Five Nights at Freddy's. I was going to do a video on it, but then, I'll be honest, I got scared, and then I turned it off. So, call me a baby. Maybe I am. I guess I am. I don't know what it is. Okay, it's so weird. Like, I know kids play this game, but, like, I literally popped this in for 5 minutes. I'm like, nah, I'm good. So, I don't know if I'll ever get back to this. Well, maybe someday. Okay, Garfield Kart. I think... Okay, I actually did not buy this game. Someone gave this to me because it was only $1. And they wanted me to play it on stream. I think it was on Twitch when I streamed it. And I'm just like, okay, this is a game. They're still doing updates. Oh, there's Garfield Kart 2. I forgot that came out. Is that game actually good? Like, is it actually a decent game, or is it also just kind of crap? I have no idea. Okay, Gary's mod. Oh, I think I have this. I got this for videos. I recorded some videos with Hobo Bros. For anyone that remembers Hobo Bros, the people that made the Amazing Digital Circus. I used to record Gary's mod videos with them on their channel Hobo Bros. So yeah, kind of a it's weird to even say that at this point, considering how far that Luke and Kevin have gone with their animations team. But yeah. Gary's mod. I played it for videos. What else do we have? Geometry Dash. I've played way more of this on my phone when I was a kid, and I played a lot of it on... I did have it on PC, but I didn't have the Steam version. I think, again, I just had like I had to like go to the actual website and buy it. I think that's how I played it, but yeah, I played a ton of Geometry Dash. I mean, it's basic. You just kind of like hop through the levels, avoid the spikes, and everyone knows Geometry Dash. It's a classic. Glover. This game is kind of garbage. But a friend of mine really likes it, and we get into like a little friendly banter about it. He always tells me how great it is. I'm like, no, it's not. So I bought it because I thought we were eventually going to do a video with us playing it, but that never happened. But I have the game if I ever want to play it. So there you go. Golf with your friends. This is fun. This is another game I feel like a lot of people have played. It is a online version of golf. It's very fast-paced. There's tons of different holes to play. And it's a great time. I mean, I guess it's really not like a traditional golf game. It's very, very simplistic, but it still feels like golf. It is still very fun and zany. I'm a big fan of this one. Oh, interesting. A recently identified security vulnerability within Unity has been spotted. Oh, that's not good. Okay, well, I guess I'm glad I don't have it installed right now. Okay, oh, Google Earth. I probably got this when I got the headset. I was probably messing around with it. Okay. GTA 5, I think this was like $3. And I'm like, okay, sure, I'll buy it. Haven't played it. Why do I have two? Oh, that's the enhanced version. Okay. Maybe it came with both of them. I actually don't know why I have both of them. Oh, the Half-Life games, these were actually free. There was a day a few years ago where Valve was literally just giving away the game. So I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to get them. Haven't touched them. Halo Master Chief, haven't touched this yet either. This was like $10. You know, it's 4 games for $10. Like, yeah, I'm going to get it. Of course I'm going to get it. Now, a Hat in Time, I have played a lot of this. Apparently I played it last year. Okay. But, no, I have played quite a bit of this. I got the DLC for it, too. It's a very fun 3D platformer. It's an indie game. It came out a while ago. It came out in, like, 2017. So it has been quite a while since it released. But, yeah, this is a very fun game. What I really like about it is just how unique the missions are for finding like the time capsules. There is a lot of stuff, or well, there is a lot of stuff to do, but just the variety is just awesome. Like the locations you go to, there's just a lot here that you don't typically find in 3D platformers, and it controls really well too. The whole hat mechanic is a lot of fun. I'm a big fan of A Hat in Time. It's a really great game. I want to see a sequel at some point. It'd be great. Okay, Hi-Fi Rush. I think so. This was one of those games. You can see I played it for only 26 minutes. What I tend to do when I go on break for a few weeks in like December/January is I try to play some of my Steam backlog, and I think I played this game like a day or two after finishing that Smash Bros. Marathon, because we got that marathon finished. We got the whole thing edited. And that whole process, that game was so stressful trying to get all that done for December. And by the time I was done, I was like on the verge of completely burning out. So I think when I played this, I just didn't want to do anything. So I was like, yeah, I mean, this looks cool. I just didn't have the energy for it. Like, I was still so, like, just zapped of energy. So I think I would like this game. It seems like a game that I would like. I just didn't give myself I wasn't in the right headspace to play it when I tried it, but it does look cool. Hogwarts Legacy, I think I got it for like 60-70% off or something. Haven't played it. Hollow Knight, I tried this year. I tried it, so I was visiting a friend in Los Angeles this year, and he's a huge fan of Attacking Toucans. If you know Attacking Toucans, I was visiting him for a few days, and he's a huge fan of Hollow Knight. He got me to play it, And I really liked it. I thought it was pretty neat. So I got this. I don't have Silk Song, but that's because I want to actually like play some of this game first before getting Silk Song. But I do have it now. Okay. So, Hollow Cure. I know what you're thinking. Oh god, not the Weeb game. This is not like some like average visual novel garbage Weeb game. This is literally Vampire Survivors, but better. Okay? The gameplay is actually way better. Like, first off, there's way more characters to pick from. There's way more weapons and items to use compared to Vampire Survivors. There's just way more content in this game. And this is free. This is literally a free game, okay? And it's like, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe, because like, I think I saw a couple of YouTube videos on it a few years ago when it came out. I'm just like, okay, hold on. This actually looks kind of fun. And yeah, this game's actually pretty damn good. It is actually, if you like Vampire Survivors and you're into any VTubers, you will like this game, and it's free. You got to give it a shot. I guess I've never really talked about VTubers just in general. Like, I don't really watch any VTubers. I mean, it's funny. Half of these VTubers aren't even, they don't even exist anymore. They moved on to switch to indie or whatever. But yeah, like the only ones that I've really watched is I watched Fillion a little bit. That's really about it. Like, I think Fillion is pretty funny. She does some goofy shit, but yeah, all these other ones, like, I don't know, it's not really for me. But the game itself is very, very fun. I would highly recommend it. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, now Ignition. This is one of the first racing games I ever played in my entire life. It is just a top-down racing game. There's only like 5 or 6 stages, but it's purely nostalgic. It's really cool. It actually has, you know what's funny? You know, the Knockout Tour from Mario Kart World, this game has that, except it's way better. Because there's only 6 cars at a time, only 6 racers. And basically, you do 6 laps of a course, and whoever ends up in last place after a lap explodes. Okay, the car literally just explodes. It's so silly. So yeah, this game had Knockout Tour for like 30 years before Mario Kart World did. Let's see what else. The Impossible Game. This is literally just Geometry Dash. But yeah, I mean, it's basically just Geometry Dash. It's also fun. It says only 24 minutes. I've played a lot more of this. I played a good amount of this game. I think I just played it like online or something. I don't remember exactly how I played it. You see, Insaniquarium. Oh, I love this game. Now, again, I've played a lot of this. I've not played the Steam version, but I have played other versions on PC. If you've played Plants vs. Zombies, this is the precursor to that. It is a fish aquarium game where you got to feed fish. You have to fight aliens. I made a whole video about it on the main channel like 7 or 8 years ago, if you're curious what the game is about. But yeah, this is one of my favorite games that I played as a kid. Absolutely love Insaniquarium. Jet Set Radio. I played a little bit of this, 8 minutes. I thought this game was pretty cool. I think at the time, yeah, I played it in 2016. I just didn't have a lot of time to play it, probably. And then Calling Kingdom. This is a friend of mine's game. Again, I have played another version of this game a lot more. I think it was like an itch.io version, or it was something like that. But yeah, I've played a good amount of this game too. And we have Cal the Kangaroo. This is another one that I have not played. I just thought it was interesting that this game got a remake and not like, you know, Banjo-Kazooie. Like, everyone wants a remake of Banjo-Kazooie or like a new game, but no, let's get a new Cal the Kangaroo. I'm like, what the hell even is this? So I have all the originals. Cal the Kangaroo, Mystery Volcano. They were literally 50 cents each, so I'm like, screw it, why not? Okay, Left 4 Dead 2. I was going to record videos for this. Didn't happen. I played this game this year. Lil Gator Game is just like a tiny little 3D platformer that is incredibly fun. You just play as a little gator. It kind of feels almost like a tiny version of Breath of the Wild. You just kind of run around, explore, collecting stuff. It has a very, very relaxing vibe to it. And it's all about a alligator that's trying to basically play with his sister. But what he doesn't realize is that his sister's in college and she doesn't have time to play with him anymore. And he has to basically learn along the way that, hey, it's okay to grow up. And yeah, that's just kind of like the general story behind the game. And I think it's very, very touching. I think just the general theme and the actual gameplay is also just really, really well done. So this is a very fun little game. I highly recommend checking that out. All right, next we have Mago. This is a game I haven't played, but I'm actually in the game. There is a cameo of me that you can find in the game. And this came out a few years ago. This was composed by Noteblock. So he's the only reason that I am a cameo somewhere in Mago. But it looks really cool. I unfortunately did not have a chance to play it when it came out a few years ago. But yeah, it looks like a pretty fun game. What else? We have Raincode. I've heard that this game is really great. It's made by the same people that made Danganronpa. So that's really exciting. I've heard it is better than Danganronpa V3. So, which, again, is interesting. Like, V3 was an incredible game. Just the ending ruined the whole thing. Like, it's just so weird. But yeah, Raincode, I'll play it someday. This game is ass. I played it for a video. 37 hours too much. No one likes that game. The Minims. I don't know why I have this. I actually have no idea why I have that game. Move or Die. I apparently played 6 hours of this. I don't really remember what this is. But, okay, that's cool. So, The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. I downloaded it. I never played it. I know it was a April Fool's game. I think, like, what, 1 or 2 years ago or something. But, yeah, this is, like, some sort of weird visual novel thing. I would like to play this at some point. I just think it would be fun. Because I am very curious, like, what the story is like. But, yeah, there's that. Neon White. This is actually very similar to Cyberhook, where it's another first-person shooter where you're kind of like flying through levels, shooting stuff down, trying to complete levels as fast as possible. This is a really fantastic game. I've only played a couple hours of it, but I really like it a lot. It is very addicting, and I will definitely be playing this again at some point. I really like Neon White quite a bit. I played this for a, not a video, but actually a stream. This is going to sound so random. I feel bad. I don't even remember who I was streaming with, but I was streaming with this guy, and I was basically in a group with Camtoonist, Ellis Mark, and the voices of Jimmy Neutron, as well as, I believe, Sheen. And then, yeah, like, literally the voice actors were in this stream that I was in. And, like, a few months after that stream, I got a postcard with their signatures. Like, what? That's just, it was so random. I don't even know how I got caught up. I think, did Cam invite me to this? Cam might have invited me to this event. But, yeah. Anyway, the game itself, it's fine. I think the second game I've heard is a lot better than the first one, but I thought the game was just okay. Nights into Dreams. I must have got this for like $1 or something. I have not played it yet. Nothing. This game literally is nothing. There's apparently a Russian translation. Okay. I don't know why I got that game. Let's see what else. Oh, Nova Nukers. This was a sponsored video. I don't even have it on the channel anymore. But, yeah, I played this with a few friends. It was a group collaboration sponsored video. It was the only... I think this is the only time I've ever done a video on the main channel that was just a sponsor only. And, it was okay. Like, it wasn't, like, incredible or anything. I do have it as my icon just to be a little cheeky, but... yeah, that's Nova Nukers. You're like, you play as a bunch of random animals, and you're like in a 3D globe, and you're like running around shooting them or something. I think that's what the game was like. It was fine. It was like a decent game, but yeah. Ori and the Blind Forest. For some reason, I have the original and the definitive, and then the Will of the Wisps. I have played none of these yet. Okay, so I have played this. I played this on PS3. Pac-Man Championship Edition. It was like $5 on the PS3. This is a really fun game. It's just like a modernized version of Pac-Man. You can like chain combos together with the pellets and stuff. There's moments where there's like hundreds of ghosts on the screen at once, and it's very chaotic, but it's super fun. Really like this game a lot. Pal World. I had to get this. I think when this was popular last year. That's right. I didn't play a lot of it, but I thought it was fine. Not really my kind of game, but I thought it was, like, you know, pretty decent. It was not too bad of a game. I never came back to it, though, so maybe I didn't like it that much. But, yeah, it is kind of... It's been interesting. It's been more interesting to follow the story of Pal World getting sued by Nintendo, more so than playing the game, at least to me. What else do we have? We've got... Oh, Penny's Big Breakaway. Okay, this was another game. I think I was, like, taking a couple days off, and I popped it in for a little bit. And I don't know, this didn't click with me. Like, I know this is made by the people that made Sonic Mania. That's why I was so excited for it. But something about the yo-yo mechanic, it just didn't really click. I think it's maybe I just need more time with it. Like, I only played 11 minutes, right? I didn't play a lot of it, but I don't know. The general gimmick just didn't really feel great. And maybe I just need to try it again for like an hour or two at least to try to get more familiar with the mechanic, but I don't know. I just kind of thought it was fine. But it's cool that it exists. I'm glad that the Sonic Mania team, you know, has made more games than just Sonic Mania, so that's good for Christian Whitehead. What else? We have Pizza Tower. Oh, I played a good amount of this. Did a couple videos on Nathaniel. This game is freaking awesome. One of my all-time favorite 2D platformers. If you somehow don't know what this is, it's basically Wario Land 4, but with Microsoft Paint graphics. It's freaking awesome. I absolutely love this game. I'm so glad that it took off and it got popular, because this game really deserved it. Really fun game. I have not played the DLC yet, because I know there was DLC. The noise update. Yeah, but there was like a Halloween stage or something that came out. I think it came out like last year, but yeah, really, really cool game. Can't recommend Pizza Tower enough. Okay, so I just started playing this year. Like, I probably should have played this game a long, long time ago, but I absolutely love Plants vs. Zombies now. I mean, you know, I already like a Sonicquarium. I didn't realize that the same guy that made that also made Plants vs. Zombies. You know, I don't need to explain what this is. We all know what this franchise is. It just got a remake with the AI art, which is a little weird. And then, like, there's, like, fake... I heard that there was, like, fake, not promotional art, but, like, fake concept art. Which makes... That's so bizarre. I don't understand... Why would you do that? It doesn't make any sense. But, yeah, I mean, it's Plants vs. Zombies. It's freaking awesome. I am going to finish this game. I got to, like, World 4... And I just haven't had time to play it again. I might actually play this weekend, just because it'll be pretty quick to finish the game up. But yeah, Plants vs. Zombies is incredible. This game looks so sick. I haven't had time to play it, but it looks so cool. Just the general theme and the art style is so different and intriguing. Like, this game looks awesome. I really, really want to play this, but just haven't had time to play it. Okay, Polyball. I played this. Yeah, this was like 10 years ago. I don't know if this was not a brain deal. Basically, whoever made this, they reached out to me. They gave me a code. I did make a video on it. It wasn't a sponsored thing. I just thought it was really cool because it kind of reminded me of Monkey Ball, which I guess you could say it somewhat is, but not really. It's more polygony than Monkey Ball is, but I thought it was fun. You know, I played a couple hours of it. Got Poppy Playtime. I think I did a video of this on the main channel. It's fine. You know, it's Poppy Playtime. You know, I'm sure most people know what this is by now. It's a very, very popular indie game. I've actually not played the first Portal, but I have played the second one on the PS3. So I played a good amount of that, and, you know, they're fun. Don't have much to say about them. The Psychonauts games. I have not played the first one, but I have played a little bit of the second one. And yeah, this game is weird. Like, I love how weird it is. It's very, very surreal and dreamlike, and just, you know, Psychonauts really is the perfect way to describe what this kind of game is. It's very psychotic feeling, and it's kind of nuts. It should be called Psychonauts, really. But no, I actually do really like the game. I think it's amazing it actually exists, that the sequel was made after all these years. But yeah. Really, really cool franchise, and I need to play through the first one at some point. Okay, Pummel Party. I think I was going to play this with a couple of friends, and it just never happened. And that's why I got it. Raft, this is another survival game. This one's pretty fun. Basically, you're just like on a raft, and you're going around hunting fish. You're like building the raft that you're on. You kind of like, you can turn it into a house over time. You have to fight sharks and stuff. You can visit islands. It almost reminds me of like a survival version of the Wind Waker. That's kind of the best way to describe Raft, and I actually really like it. It's a pretty fun game. What else? So we got all the Resident Evil games, although not all of them. I don't have the remake of 4 because that is on my PS5, and I have played a good amount of that. But I have not played most of these. My most played Resident Evil is the original, the 4th one, so 27 hours on here. I've probably played 30 hours on the PS3. I've played like 50 hours of it on the Switch. I used to play Resident Evil 4 every year. Like, it was a tradition for me to play it once a year. And I haven't done that in a couple... I kind of stopped doing that a while back. But I was doing that for a while because I was just obsessed with RE4. I mean, one of the best games of all time. It really is. Resident Evil 5 I played a little more recently. I played this with Tetra. I guess we played it recently. Yeah, 2 years ago recently. But we did play through the whole thing. This is a very fun co-op game. It's really not a Resident Evil game. It is an action game, but it is a fun action game. So, quite liked it. And then Resident Evil 6, I've been playing this with Tetra as well. We've only done one of the stories. I think there's like 2 or 3 different campaigns you can do. But we've completed one of the campaigns, and this game is hilarious. It basically is Resident Evil 5 on crack. It's more action-packed. It's not scary at all. It's literally just an action game. But it's obnoxiously action. Like, there are so many explosions in this game. It got to the point where it was actually just funny. Like, whenever I would see an explosion happen, I'm like, oh, of course that explodes. Oh, of course that explodes. Like, this game is so over the top and corny, but it's fun. It's just not Resident Evil. You have to look at it as an action game. That is the only way to look at this game if you want to enjoy it. And I do have all the other Resident Evils, 7, 8, Resistance. Again, I haven't played these. I've been trying to catch up. I kind of started with 5 and 6. I wanted to start with those. Oh, I did try Resident Evil 02 a while back. I did not like it. The controls were really obnoxious. Like, it's tank controls, but I could not get a grasp on it at all. So I'm like, nah, I'm good. So maybe someday I'll go back to it. But I'm definitely at some point going to play 2 and 3, and then 7, 8, and then whenever 9 comes out. Okay, so Tomb Raider. This is, I think, the second Tomb Raider. And I got this one really cheap. I played the very first Tomb Raider, the 2013 remake, I should say, on the PS3. Loved that game. So I ended up getting this. And I know there's 3 of these Tomb Raider games. And I got this so long ago. I don't know if I'll ever play it, but I would like to. I mean, they're fun games for what they're worth. What else? We have Rivals of Ether. I think this is like a Smash Bros. Game, right? Is that what this is? I don't even know. I'm not sure what that game is. Shell Shock. Okay, this is like, there's a Flash game I used to really enjoy called Tanks. And basically, you just play as a tank, and you take turns shooting each other down. This is kind of a modernized version of that. Shell Shock. So, yeah, it's fun. It's a very arcadey kind of game. But, yeah, I played 4 minutes of it. So I have not played a lot, but from what I did play, it was cool. Now we've got a ton of Sonic games. And most of these I have played on other consoles, while some of them I have played on Steam. Like this one, I actually played the most on the Wii U. I don't have any playtime on Steam. And then Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, I actually have played a lot of on Steam. I've done a couple mods with SA2. And then this, I played on the Wii of all things. So I've played the Wii version. And then Sonic, hey, this is actually kind of interesting. You can't even buy this version of Sonic CD anymore. But yeah, I played this for the first time on the PS3 as well. It was like $5 or something. Sonic Forces I played on the Switch 1. So I've never played the 60 FPS version. It runs kind of crappy on the Switch 1. Frontiers I played on the PS5. I have the old version of Generations, but I have Shadow Generations on PS5. And then Lost World I played on Wii U. But there is exclusive PC DLC. There's Knights DLC that I have played. And I played it because I was doing a ranked video on all the Sonic games. So I wanted to play it for that reason. And then Sonic Mania, I played a ton of this on the Switch. I guess I played a little bit on Steam as well. And then I played a little bit on Steam, but I've mostly played this on PS5. The PS5 has kind of become my Sonic machine, and I don't know why. But I have played a good amount of this. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, incredible game. Have not gotten to play the DLC yet. I really want to. I might just wait till most of the DLC is out before coming back to this, to be honest. Superstars. It is a Sonic game. It is just a Sonic game. I mostly played this on PS5. Let me see. Sonic 4. Oh, God. These games are so bad. Such horrible games. I did actually recently play these for that 2D Sonic marathon video. Yeah. And that's everything for Sonic on here. Yep, a bunch of Sonic games. Okay, speedrunners. This, I think I played a good amount of this. Yeah, 10 hours. Yeah, basically it is a 2D multiplayer game, and you're just like racing through levels as fast as possible. There's a bunch of characters with like different weapons and stuff. I remember this being fun, but I haven't played it in 8 years, so I don't remember a lot about it. Oh, this game is so good. Oh, man. And this came out in 2020, too. Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Yeah, this was such a fun game to play. I had, like, started to get into... I was watching speedruns of the original Battle for Bikini Bottom. And, yeah, it was really cool to see this game actually get a remake. And it turned out really, really good. Really great remake. And then Cosmic Shake was also fun. I don't think I ever finished it, but I remember it being fun. And then there's another SpongeBob game that came out recently. I don't know what it's called, but I heard that one was also decent. Now, the Spyro Trilogy, I've actually played a lot of this. So this was another one of those games that I played when I went on break. So I guess I played it when I was on my 2022 break in January. But I played through all 3 Spyro games. I got addicted to these games. These are so fun to play. My favorite is probably Spyro 1, just because you can get all 100% of the gems without having to leave the stage. And that's what I didn't like about Spyro 2 and 3. Like, while I think the levels were more interesting in 2 and 3, the fact that you had to go back in with, like, different abilities was kind of annoying, because, like, the game doesn't tell you what you have and haven't collected. Like, yes, there's a tally, but everything respawns when you go back into a level. So, like, kind of obnoxious when you're forced to replay stages in 2 and 3. But still, absolutely love the games. They look incredible. I'm still waiting for a new Spyro game, but it's probably not going to happen, because I don't think this game sold 10 gazillion copies like it was supposed to. But yeah, that's Spyro. I think this was another game from that Donkey published, Star of Providence. I've not had a chance to play this. Then Super Meat Boy. Played an hour of this game. This game is so brutal. It's fun, but like, I really got to be in the mood to play it, because like you just have to be ready to die 1,000 times. It's just one of those games, but it's pretty fun. Banana Blitz HD. I've played a lot of this on the Switch, and then a decent amount on Steam. This is a fairly okay Monkey Ball game. Like, it's great for a remake. It fixes all the issues the original Banana Blitz had, but yeah. Overall, like, it's just kind of fine. Like, it's a decent Monkey Ball game. Banana Mania, on the other hand, is much better. It is not my favorite Monkey Ball game, but, you know, I played almost 100 hours of it, so clearly I do like it. I mean, it remakes Monkey Ball 1 and 2 and the deluxe stages and puts them all together in one package. Like, man, what more could you really ask for? Like, really, the only thing I don't like about the game is that the physics are not the same as they were on the GameCube. Like, the physics are different. They feel different, and it makes some of the levels, the hard levels, really annoying without jumping. But I'm just glad this exists and that Monkey Ball is actually getting active games again. So, yeah. Banana Mania, fantastic game. It's not my favorite Monkey Ball, though. TF2. I don't think I've played 5 minutes. Okay, I don't even know. I played this in 2014, apparently. Wow, 2014. That's, I actually have no idea why I even downloaded this, but okay. Team Sonic Racing. This is a Sonic racing game. It's not much to it. I mean, you control 3 racers at once, so it kind of has a Sonic Heroes mechanic, but it's really just not that interesting. The cast of characters was very small. I don't know. This one is just kind of fine. Like, I definitely prefer Sonic Racing Cross Worlds over this one. I'm glad that they kind of like remade this game, because this is kind of similar to Sonic Cross Worlds, but not really. I mean, Cross Worlds is so much more than this is. And okay, I think we're getting pretty close to the end. Temtem, I have not played this, but a friend of mine really wanted me to play it. I have downloaded it. I think I got it for sale. I just haven't had a chance to try it. And we've got Terraria next, you know, 2D Minecraft. I've played a okay amount of this. God, I haven't played this in 9 years, but I remember this game being pretty solid. Do people even play this game anymore? Like, is this game completely abandoned, or are people still playing it? Because I really don't know. Tetris Effect. I have played a boatload of this game. I have a lot of hours in this into the PS5 version, as well as this one. I'm a huge Tetris fan. This is probably my favorite Tetris game of all time. Just the engine feels amazing. Obviously, it's kind of an experience to just play the game. You know, this might actually be one of my most replayed games of all time because the story mode, you kind of just go through like 30 or 40 different Tetris screens, and they're all like so perfectly like synced together, like in harmony. And I've replayed it so many times. Like, it only takes like an hour. That's why I've replayed it a bunch. So this might actually be one of my most replayed games outside of, like, you know, Mario 64 or something. But love Tetris Effect. Okay, the Tomb Raider games, these were like $5 or something. And, you know, I've played, like I said, I played the remake. I thought the remakes were fun, so I've played these. I don't really know anything about them, but they were on sale, so I'm like, you know what, why not? Maybe someday I'll play them. This game was like 20 cents or something, maybe like 50 cents. I don't even know what this is. Tory Saturn will be $5. Well, it was... I could have sworn I got it for less than that, but yeah. I heard the game was decent, so I got it. Total Annihilation, a friend of mine told me to play this very recently. Name may or may not be on the screen. I don't know if I'm going to end up playing it. Like, I was watching some gameplay of this game, and it doesn't really look like it's for me, but I don't know. Maybe at some point I'll be in a more open headspace to try this out. It's like a strategy kind of game. Let's see what else we have. Ultimate Custom Night. Why did I download this? I actually don't know why I downloaded that. Undertale. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's Undertale. Everyone loves Undertale. I have not played the chapters 3 and 4 yet for Deltarune, though. I played 1 and 2 when those came out. And honestly, it's like, I'm kind of debating if I even want to play chapters 3 and 4 yet, because then I just have to wait another like 5 years to play 1 or 2 more chapters. And I don't want to wait that long, because I'm just going to forget everything. So I almost feel like I should just wait until all 7 chapters for Deltarune is out before playing them again. But yeah, obviously, Undertale is incredible. A very, very influential game. Okay, we are getting down to the very end. We have VR chat. I played this for videos. That's about it. I have not played it. Actually, this would be kind of fun to try in VR, because I know some people do. Like, you can actually play the game in VR. I'd be curious what it would be like. Oh, okay. This game, it says I've only played 4 minutes. I have played through this on the 3DS, the Wii U, and the Switch. I love this game. It is a 2D platformer where the main gimmick is every time you jump, the gravity flips. And it's very, very difficult. There's a lot of challenge. There's just like a lot of challenge in general. But what's really nice is even though the game is difficult, you respawn instantly. Like, it's kind of like Celeste, where if you die, well, it sucks. But, you know, you can retry basically right away. So it feels great to just be able to retry hard parts over and over and over again until you get them. And the game has incredible music. I use the music for this game in videos all the time. Absolutely love this game. We Were Here. I played this a few years ago. This game is pretty good. It is a co-op puzzle-themed game. Let me see. Ukulele. This one, I'm surprised I put in 30 hours. Like, this game is fine. I mean, you know, everyone knows what Ukulele is, I think, at this point. It's kind of a successor to Banjo-Kazooie, but not really. It's just kind of fine. I like Replayly a lot more. I got a code from... I got a code for free to play this, and I wanted to do a video, actually, on this channel. I just didn't have time to make a video. But I played a good amount of the game, and it is really a substantial improvement over Ukulele. Because at first, I was kind of confused why, you know, you'd go out of your way to, like, redo this game when, you know... They made, what, Ukulele and The Impossible Lair. Like, why do a remake already? But I think the remake is actually warranted. Basically, all the problems from the original game have been fixed in Replayly. This is absolutely worth getting. At least from what I've played so far, I've really, really liked it so far. And the Impossible Lair, I haven't played this in a while, but it's basically Donkey Kong Country. It's like very similar to like Tropical Freeze, where it's a pretty difficult 2D platformer. Another really great game. Didn't have time to finish. Okay, now we have Zardy's Cave and Zardy's Maze. So, if anyone's watched Swanky Box or Horoscoped, the creator behind that has put together these games. Now, I have not played very much Zardy's Cave, but I have played a decent amount of Zardy's Maze. It is an indie horror game that takes place in a cornfield, and it's really, really cool. If you're into indie horror games, you'll probably like this. It's very difficult, which is kind of different, but it's cool. And then finally, Zuma Deluxe. This is another nostalgia game for me. I played this all the time as a kid. Came out like 20 years ago. Basically, you play as this frog dude, and you're shooting marbles at other colored marbles to get rid of the matches. And that's it. It's honestly pretty awesome. I mean, I sunk an hour into it. I might even play it right now. Now that we're at the end of the video. So, yeah, that is everything in my Steam collection. It will probably grow for forever, but, yep. That's my Steam gaming. Whoa.